All the way from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. They call it a throwback Thursday. Well, any day can be a throwback for you, right? But we hear it is a throwback Thursday. And it is a throwback Thursday right here on Spectrum Television, talking about the program that you know already, hashtag trending. What has been popping? What has been happening? What has been trending in your area? Yes, your community, your locality, your local government, your state, in the country that you're watching me from right now. What has been trending from the weekend up until this time? Well, I'm going to tell you what is trending in my area, coupled with what is trending on social media, because it is my job. It is what I do, talking about what is trending, so that if you are not aware, I bring it to you. Yes, my name is Ofonana Joseph, but if you call me Lady OJ, we're gonna be friends forever. And of course, it is hashtag trending, the program that keeps you abreast with everything that is happening globally. We're going to start with this very funny one, I would say. Yeah, it's kind of funny. We see the video of a lady refusing the groom to dance with his bride on their wedding day. Like, yeah, you know, reception. Yeah. So this particular lady is, according to the story, is a younger sibling to the groom. So if she has to dance with the groom so that the groom will give her some money or pay her off so that he would be able to dance with his bride. So this time the groom didn't give her any money. So you're like, no, you're not going to dance with your newly wedded wife until you do what you're supposed to do. That is their culture. But some persons have, something else. They're like, no, what if the guy, dated her and promised her marriage and all of that? Those are people's reactions. But let's see the video I'm even talking about.
Got everyone talking.
This particular video, lots of persons are wondering who the heck is this lady that will not let the groom dance with his bride. Who are you? Do we not have some, security officials to drag this lady, to whisk her off the venue? Okay, calm down. Report has it that the lady you saw right there is the younger sibling to the groom, and it is their culture. So you have to pay her a certain amount of money, like to pay her off, I could say, so that you can have a full access to dancing with your bride. So since he did not do the needful, the younger sister was seen there trying to hamper him from dancing with his bride. Well, what do you think about this particular culture, about this particular tribe in Nigeria? What do you think? Do you think it's okay? Do you think it should be abolished? Does it sit well with people that do not understand their culture? While at it, let's take comments on social media. All right, King Obanaira says, so in all that gathering, nobody gets sense to carry her out? What's this nonsense? All right, Louise tweets, which kind wahala can be this one? With a laughing emoji. Oboba Emmanuel, I believe it's the little sister of the groom because the wife or anyone is not harsh on her. Now, only baby sisters, they get that kind mind. And everyone go just they beg and they laugh, they go. All right. Olowokere Owolabi says, this is Groom's sister. She won't collect something from her brother. The lady is the baby of the house. All right. Okay. The baby of the house wants to get something from the senior man of the house. Yeah. So young man says definitely his younger sister. Last born to be precise. The wife is smiling and calm. She sabi her. Okay, that's the last comment we're taking. These people, like I said earlier, it's their culture, and the younger sister just needed to get something from, you know, big bro kind of stuff. Big bro, you're leaving me, you know, all the money and stuff you used to give to me. Now you're married. Hey, just pay me, give me something, kind of. So it was all it was under control. Some persons were like, push her, come out, push her, come out. No, you can't do that. What do you think about this particular culture? Does it sit well with you on your D-Day, like on your wedding day? Is it okay with you, or you think it should be abolished or reviewed? Forging ahead to talking about culture and what is predominant in certain places in Nigeria and ethnic groups. Okay, the Igbo Umuada of Anambra State have flogged a lady. This one is really harsh. They flogged a lady that has persistently insulted her sister-in-law. The sister-in-law has also reported her to the Umuada, all right, in their community. And she will say that the Umuada will not do anything. She insults the brother's wife often and often. But this time it dawned on her that the Umuada in Anambra State, they sat on her case. They called her. And according to their culture and what has been laid down for years, they surrounded her and they gave her the discipline that she deserves. But you know what it is? The divide and rule reactions of netizens. They're saying it is barbaric. They're saying it's too much. Why would they do that to an adult? They would have just maybe fined her or just get the police involved or something. But you know what it is with culture? A laid down principle that has been there for decades. You can't just come because it's the 21st century and just erase it. Let us see the video of Umuada flogging a young lady for insulting her sister-in-law. Do you think this is discipline? Do you think it is barbaric? Do you think that at some point we can still give respect to the Umuadas and the Umunas in Igbo and some certain tribes that, you know, have women and men in high esteem that still maintain discipline in their different groups? Yeah, some persons are saying they would have just called the police, you know, handed her over to the police. This is a family matter, I could say. So she has persistently insulted her sister-in-law, and she has reported to the Umuada, and she's saying Umuada cannot do anything. Always to get. So this time they're like, it's too much. So they had to do this. Do you think it is barbaric? Do you think this particular culture should be abolished? Some persons are saying anything you do, do not tamper with the Umunna and Umuada of the Igbos. Okay, I don't really know much about them, but how about you send in your comments? Let's know what it is with this Umuada and Umunna in the Igbo extraction. Let's take comments on social media from netizens. Odogu Jerry says, Law, these things happen a lot. She was corrected for her mistakes. I don't support the flogging, remember, but this lesson they taught her will reach to the young ladies out there who think that they can just insult their brother-in-law and walk away. Sister-in-law. Okay, that's coming from some persons that really know the Igbos well. Francisco Brainiac says, why I may not support this. It sure has its results. She and many others will never repeat such kind of offenses again. Learning the hard way. Chooks says, can they flog rich people like that? Umu Adano send you and your money. Most of them have children richer than you. If na village we're serious, if you try rubbish and it reach their ear, Baba, you must collect that punishment one way or another. Okay. Priska Bays tweet, as a woman, sha guido. Money stops nonsense. Now for this kind of situation, if this lady were to be rich, the Umuada would have just fined her instead of punishing her this way. Okay. That's why I asked us, what do you think of this? Is this something they have to pay a fine? Is this something, do you think it is barbaric? Do you think it should be abolished? But do not forget that this 21st century youth, they say, hey, Umuada, how do they put it now? A clockhead, poor, and all of those things they say. They still have to know that there are some lines they cannot cross. So being that the younger generation or the younger youth have seen what has happened to that lady, they will believe that, I will not do anything to cross the Umwada. Like they've used her as a scapegoat now, so others are going to learn from it. So she had to learn the hard way, like somebody rightly tweeted. She had to learn the hard way because I'm sure she was corrected. She wasn't, don't do this, don't do that, but she kept on saying, what will Diumuada do? Diumuada actually did something. Okay, this is actually a beautiful thing to put out there, despite the fact that we do not applaud the way she was being flogged. But I could say that's how they disciplined people in their area. Okay, so we need to learn. We need to learn, but not the hard way. A sad story right here coming from Enugu State, as a parent have posted on social media that they have lost their twin girls, not in death, but that they are missing. These beautiful twin girls are missing in Enugu State. Why? Because their nanny fled and their twin girls missed just when their nanny fled. And they have put out the video of these twin girls that whoever would see them anywhere should reach out to them. So persons are saying, can you put out the picture of your nanny too, or maybe where she stays, or a phone number or something? They reached out to the police in Enugu State, and people are of the opinion that she should put up the picture of their nanny. But till now, we're yet to see the picture of their nanny, but their twin girls are missing. A very sad one. Let's see the video of the twin girls.
Lord, I'm amazed by how you've shown me mercy. Lord, I'm amazed by how you've shown me mercy.
The two beautiful toddlers you saw on your screen are the pictures of the girls, twin girls that are missing. And you know what it is before a woman, harbors a child from the first day up until maybe 9 months, or the number of months that she was able to keep the child, and she pushes the children till now that they were, barely, maybe, I don't know if they're up to 2 years, and they just vanished because she got a nanny. The nanny disappeared and her children disappeared too. What is your thought about, calling people you don't really know their background to take care of your family, to take care of your home, to be a homekeeper, to be a nanny, to watch over your children? Also, do not forget that as a parent, you cannot do everything by yourself. Some persons say, I will never call someone that I don't know. I will never. It's not, you cannot run the home all by yourself as a person. You're not a robot, you're not a machine. So at some point you will need a helping hand from somebody. But the problem is just that, who will you trust? That's it. Just like it happened here. We don't know. We do not know how long the nanny has lived with them or has been with them. But the day she disappeared, the children disappeared too. So let's just be very careful. However, we don't pray for any bad thing to happen, but let's just be very careful, with our dealings with people and out there, as we pray and hope that these twin girls are found and brought back to their parents. Let's take comments on social media. Vivian Umokoro says, I have never liked the idea of having a nanny, house help, and all whatnot. If you can, mothers, raise your kids alone. You can take them to a creche or daycare, pick them after work, schedule a timetable for cooking and cleaning. You may not need to attend all parties. It is fine. After all, your kids and home should be your first priority. Okay, that's coming from Vivian. Okay, this thing is happening in so many homes. Some persons bring it to social media and some persons do not. But like I said earlier, let us be very, very careful. We do not know the intents of people. We cannot read their minds, but we have to be careful with our dealings with people. We're not robots. We cannot always run our home sometimes by ourselves. Maybe you've got your parents or your siblings to help you out. What about those persons that do not have? And they need to work maybe from morning till night or stuff. So you just get a help, but you have to trust your help or your nanny or your caregiver or something at some point. Run a very proper background check on your employee before you employ the person, so that calling someone to come be a helping hand to you and you also be a helping hand to that person financially does not cost you your joy. Okay, like I said earlier, we only pray and hope that the twin girls are found and the police are on their guard. They do their job in search of the twin girls, and of course the nanny, if the nanny has a hand in this, so that they're brought back to their parents. Nigeria this, federal government that, state government this, that. What am I saying? This is leading me to the next trend. What is trending on social media right now? Lots of persons are talking about it. And I am so concerned because I don't want someone's carelessness to cost me my life. We see the video of a young man that we do not know where he is from, hitting over 230 kilometers per hour on Sagamu Express Road in Ogun. Have you ever heard that before? This is not a car race. He's not in a track race or something. The road that people ply, the road that you've got other drivers, other vehicles, people walk on that road, like a major road. And somebody, one day just got up, got into his car and drove over 230 kilometers per hour on a road, forgetting that. Oh my God, I got so scared when I saw the video. Okay, let's just see the video so that you know what I'm talking about. people are so concerned with what this young man did, and he had to record himself doing what you saw him doing, driving on a highway and with such speed. Well, he's appreciating the fact that there are no potholes on the road is free, there are no motor vehicles on the road, but you never can tell. You never, don't do it. Do not do that, okay? Endangering not just yourself, but the lives of other people. Anything could happen. So don't say, I just want to try. Don't try it. No, don't try it. Anything at all. His car tire could burst, or someone could just hop in trying to cross, and he could have a little distraction. Or I want to pick something and someone tries to cross or something. How could you? Some are praising him that, ooh, that's such a smooth, ride. I love it. And you never want to try anything that has to do with taking your life. You don't want to try it. You don't want to try it. So what this guy, if anything happened, they would say, oh, the government, or the road had potholes, or this happened. But this is somebody, hale and hearty, entering his car all by himself and doing this and putting it on record. This is not encouraged at all. Please don't do it. Okay, please don't do it, because you love yourself and you respect other people's lives. Let's take comments on social media. David Balogun says, if anything happens to him later, please don't shout to the government. Also, he should be arrested immediately before the day Nigeria happens to him. Okay. Andrew Solomon says, once he gets accident, then gullible Nigerian will come online, come shout, bad roads and no quick response from ambulance. Okay. It's coming from Andrew. Up Forever says, the usefulness of having cameras on the highway. He should be in the police custody by now. Pure silly driving. Pure silly driving. Femi, this is too risky. His tires might not even be developed for this speed, and this is definitely not the first time. Okay. Definitely not the first time. Going at this speed and handling the steering like that while holding a phone in the other hand is why he'll certainly okay when he suddenly meets a pothole. All right. Coming from Frimpong and taking the last Sheon Akinsoya, this one should be tracked down and arrested immediately before he uses his own bad luck to kill the innocent people. Yeah. Before he... I don't know if he's got bad luck or ill luck or whatever kind of luck, but before he will, get other people involved. This is him and him alone. So before other people will get involved, he just has to stop whatever it is he's trying to do, whatever test. Maybe create a road for himself, by himself, in his room, and do whatever experiment he wants to do, and not something that is going to affect other people's lives. Like I said, do not try this. Don't try it at all. If you want to test something, there are car races and tracks and all. He could go try it there and not on the road the majority are using. Like I said, anything could happen. And someone rightly said that if we had cameras on our street, he will be arrested for such reckless speeding. We don't want, Nigeria to happen to us in a bad way. And afterwards, we'll come out calling on the government of the day to fix it, whereas we are the ones that are doing bad things to ourselves with our hands, okay? And always coming out to call on the government of the day. We have to fix Nigeria. The change has to start from us, collective, responsibilities, and not just the government of the day. I'm going to put a pause on #trending as we go over to the word that we have for today, and then we wrap up. What's the word that we have for today? The word of the day is delegate. Delegate. What does it mean? To delegate something such as control, responsibility, authority, or a job or duty is to trust someone else with it. To trust someone else with it. Let's go to how delegate can be used in a sentence. Okay, the example of delegate in a sentence is those tasks can be delegated to someone else. Those tasks can be delegated to someone else. All right, delegate is the word that we have for today. So if things are too much for you to run, and like the trend about someone having a nanny, if it's too much for you to do, you have to delegate it to some other persons, because you're not a robot. You cannot always run everything by yourself. Be a good employer and let your employee also be a good person. So if you can't run it all by yourself, there is somebody that can always be of help to you right there. And this has to do with helping you throughout the weekend up until next week. Do not think you can always run it by yourself. Rest where you should rest. Ask for help where you should ask for help. And don't even do it when you know you cannot do it, or there's no help and you're not feeling okay. Why? Because when you drop it, tomorrow is another day. You're going to do it. If you ask for help, it will be easier for you. And if you rest, your brain and every other body part is just going to rest, so that you can be able to work better and have a very efficient output. My name is Ofonono Joseph, and I appreciate you so much for doing #trending with me. I'm going to see you next week. Please take very good care of yourself. I love you now and always. Bye for now.